Welcome to the April 22nd edition of Hounds Rewound, where we rewind the last week in Assumption Greyhound athletics. The men's lacrosse team completed an undefeated 2-0 week, picking up wins over AIC and St. Rose in overtime. Senior Garrett Smith scored 9 goals on the week, including the overtime winner against the Golden Knights, and was named NE-10 Player of the Week for his efforts. The win clinched the Hounds a spot in the NE-10 playoffs. The women's lacrosse team went 1-1 on the week, highlighted by a 19-6 win over AIC. Senior Amy McNeil was named to the NE-10 Weekly Honor Roll after scoring 9 points on 7 goals and 2 assists. The men's tennis team concluded its NE-10 season this past week, falling to Bentley 5-4 in a contest that came down to the final match. It was the second time in the past 2 seasons the Hounds have made the playoffs. The softball team picked up 3 more wins this past week, including wins over conference rivals St. Anselm and Bentley. Sophomore Ashley Abad was named NE-10 Player of the Week after hitting at a torrid 500 clip with 13 hits. She also added 2 home runs and 10 runs batted in. The baseball team played in 5 contests in a busy week for the squad. Senior Greg O'Donnell was a bright spot, hitting .417 on 10 hits to extend his 16-game hitting streak. The Hounds look to bounce back Wednesday on the road against Merrimack. The track and field team saw a number of successes this past week during all of their competitions. On the women's side, sophomore Joy Lima broke a 10-year-old school record in the 200 meters with a time of 26:31. As a team, the Hounds posted 10 individual top 10 finishes and 2 top 10 relay showings. On the men's side, senior Tony Ferimonte was at it again, shattering the school record in the 3,000-meter steeplechase by 12 seconds at the Larry Ellis Invitational at Princeton University. His time ranks him 4th nationally in all of Division II as he attempts to qualify for his 3rd overall NCAA Division II National Championship. At the Sean Collier Invitational at MIT on Saturday, the 4x100-meter relay team set the school record, and as a whole, the Hounds captured 11 top 10 individual finishes. The golf team competed in the Mike Bello Invitational this past week. Sophomore Matt Wessenberg paced the Hounds, carting a 2-day total of 164. And that wraps up this week's edition of Hounds Rewound. Tune in next week as we rewind another week in the 2014-15 season.